Hello and welcome to Perfectly Mediocre. Today, Roxy is finally taking off. Well, unfortunately, I just started recording and got notification that Romeo has passed away. And I guess this will be a great time for Roxy to get into the neighborhood brawl, get out a little bit of that, frustration over the situation. But I first wanted to point out that I made a couple of little minor cosmetic changes to the house. The first thing was to actually give it a little bit better of landscaping. What was there before was very sparse and rather ugly. I don't recall if it was in the video that I put here on YouTube, but I did discuss on Twitch that I have this kind of coloration as though the sand is coming back through all of this grass. So I wanted it to kind of look like it's, recovering from this kind of insanely green grass. It's obviously there is a lot of chemicals being tossed on this lawn. The other thing is I remembered to put an outdoor trash bin, which was absolutely necessary. Although maybe not absolutely necessary because I do have the robot trash bin. I planted some lemon trees out here. I'll rearrange them as they grow once I know a little better how they're going to fit there. I also added a little privacy wall and extended the rooftop and just kind of put a little trim around here because I thought that it made sense. If you're there, you wouldn't want someone to be able to look directly into your bedroom. So just a little quality of life improvement, maybe. And then down in here, you can see that, maybe you can see, I have added a ceiling to all of the rooms. It's the same ceiling. My thought process there was she wants to be an astronaut, so it would kind of make some sense that she would have something kind of fun like that to see the stars even when she's in her home. I also added some things for Sapika. I wanted to make sure that he or she, I actually don't think I've ever determined that, has some, things to make their life a little bit better as well. And I also just kind of brought out some of the items that were in her inventory and decorated a little bit and added a picture. It did put a huge dent into her income or her, stores of money here. But I think overall, even I almost forgot that I added railing out here. I just feel like overall it looks a little bit more complete now. We obviously still have a lot of work to do, but it at least feels more finished. All right, she's also started upgrading her appliances. So, it's, what are you, oh, I thought you were doing like the pee dance over here. So she's kind of building that right away. I want to make sure that she has fully upgraded appliances and plumbing and everything throughout the house because she does have I think she actually has to max out her handiness skills, so that makes sense. Whoops. I also finally decorated out here in the entryway. We got a little bench and shoe rack and stuff. Minor little stuff, but all just to make things look a little nicer. Now, as I mentioned last time, we are going to keep her here as a lifeguard until she officially graduates and gets her diploma. When she calls to get the job, she will be promoted immediately up to usually level 7 or 8. And it's a little detail. I haven't made it one of her actual traits, but I do intend to keep Roxy as a vegetarian. I feel it makes sense. She grew up primarily living with Taryn. Taryn was a vegetarian, and I think she has such a close relationship with her grandmother and just respected her and loved her so much that I think that's one of those little things that she will carry on with her throughout her life. I do intend at some point to add back in the mod that actually makes the vegetarian and lactose intolerant traits makes them not traits, so that they're just kind of a thing that you become and not something that you have to add as one of your traits. I wanted to kind of go over the rules again very quickly because we're kind of really officially getting into our adulthood. We know the bit about growing up, not having a close relationship. Grandma kind of encouraged that love for the stars, so she really wants to go out there, find strange new worlds. The toilet flush in the back. Okay, and head on and find Sixum. You know, she has these stories from her grandmother, and she wants to get there, no matter the cause. We have her traits set and ambitious, loner, and active. Aspiration, of course, is nerd brain, and career is astronaut. We covered the don't make any friends. She lived with her until she died, although things got a little, different there at the end. We got our physics degree at Foxbury, and we were in the Brainiacs and the Robo something or other club. We have to master fitness, handiness, and rocket science skills. At this point, oh my goodness, it's okay. She's a little upset about the whole, Romeo thing, and I understand that. We are not going to graduation because we really don't want to. Handiness, fitness, and rocket science are the skills. I think, to maybe help her. Let's see, can you? No, that's not what we want to do. I'm thinking just having you go for a little bit of a jog. Actually, why don't you take Sapika for a little jog? The two of you can get out, and they're probably both sad right now, so it would be a great thing to do, and it looks like he has to go anyway, and he loves a good workout. So that will give us a chance to continue discussing this. Now, we did complete the geode collection technically in the last save. We had a little bit of an issue there, but we had decided that because Taryn completed the geodes, she had given those all to Roxy, and I do intend to kind of cheat those back in and give them back to her, and we will put up a display. The other thing we need to work on is the frog collection, and had I remembered this, we would have been working on it when she was still a kid, if we could have, and at least when she was a teen. We did kind of start to reconcile with her dad a little bit before adulthood, but, we're working on that yet. It's still a little strange. This house of hers was definitely a way of working toward that. We did also kind of discuss the fact that she can only meet her future spouse at Foxbury, and I've kind of decided that, that is going to be Cyprus, so we'll be kind of pursuing that relationship and building on it. And with Cyprus, or in some other manner, we will have one human child and one alien child, and potentially adopt a third child. He's eating it. He wasn't thrilled about it either. Oh, gross. I didn't even know they could do that. Can we tell you? No. Yeah, we'll lecture you about barking. We did lecture about eating poop. Oh my God. Gross. Please lecture this poor dog. We did, I did say that the name means mischievous, apparently. I guess that's a solid. Don't drink your pee now, too. Gross. Well, Dad has come over for a visit, probably to check out the new house. She was kind of in the middle of lecturing the dog, but, we'll see how that goes. Oh, everybody's so upset about Romeo. Okay, it is neighborhood brawl. We do have the opportunity. I think I'm gonna have her fight with your dad. Just maybe they're I don't know, sparring for the fun of it. Apparently she's gonna take a bubble bath first. Oh. Just come to sit down, hang out. I think she might. Yeah, I was gonna say she's winning. Her dad has higher fitness skill than her. That was pretty impressive. All right, we got a message. Congratulations. University has earned Roxana Farley a degree, and the proof is in her diploma. You can find it in your inventory. So with that diploma, we should now be able to switch to jobs and get a instant promotion. It should come with a bonus as well. All right, it's starting us out at Astronaut Technician, which is level 3. So we didn't quite get the boost I was expecting. That's the boost you can get just for knowing people. But that's fine. We have plenty of time to figure all of that out, but it does tell me I'm going to need to buy a chess table. I also kind of thought about it, and I really need to come up with the money to get a telescope. It would just make sense that she would have one. Oh, the welcome wagon has shown up. Maybe a little bit of distraction will help her out. She's still very upset about her cat, and it'd probably be nice just to invite everyone in and get to know them. Yeah, respectful introduction. I like to mix these up a little bit. Let's see. We'll do a little. Oh, we know you already, so we can chat with you. Complain about. Oh, enthuse about space. Discuss healthy relationships for some reason with you. I feel like she'd be a little socially awkward, so that would kind of make sense. She wants to be alone. Yeah, we are not getting into the entertainment business. Just because our dad was good at this kind of thing does not mean we are. We'll do a awkward howdy introduction with you. Why are you... This kid has been wandering around. I think he thinks he's got a new mark, for all of his scout cookies. Yeah, just sleep on the front patio. Or sidewalk, that's fine. That's not a patio, but... Well, have we introduced ourselves? Chat about property values. Thanks for coming. That'd probably be the polite thing to do. Yeah, glad we got a chance to chat. Enthuse about space with anyone who will listen. Brighten day, maybe build your charisma a little. It would be nice if through gameplay we could end up eliminating the loner trait, and she kind of becomes a little more comfortable with people as she becomes an adult. Well, Cypress was bored, so she came over to visit. In case it's not obvious, Cypress did get a little bit of a makeover. Mainly just changed her hair, kind of gave her some fresh new outfits, and, changed her up a little bit. I think this hair better suits her, or at least looks a little more modern. They're both from the same pack, the For Rent pack, but this one I think just, I don't know, it feels like it belongs on her. We are going to kind of compliment her on her outfit. I don't know that it's one of the better outfits I've made, but it came together a little better than I was expecting. She's going to discuss her fears of death with Cypress. She's dealing a lot with that, and I feel like it's something that she wants to kind of talk with someone that she knows will understand her. She's going to brag about handiness a little bit, talk about all the upgrades she's been making around the house and how everything is going to be so much better around here. She's doing all these energy efficient type things, stuff to save on money because everything will work better. She's very excited about that. Now, Cypress is a bit of an outdoorsy type person, she's a child of the islands, so I see her as the type who would enjoy, surfing and swimming and all of that kind of thing, so she wants to be outside as much as possible. I feel like it does kind of fit along with, her friend here, her personality, because, they both like adventure and excitement and exploring, and I think that works out well for them. She's also a curator, so she likes to collect things, and I don't feel like that went over very well. Now, I do feel like their friendship has kind of sunk a little in the time since I've, not been playing her. So, no, you are not unflirty. We didn't even try to flirt with her yet. What are you talking about? Alright. Discuss healthy relationships. I think we should probably discuss avoiding fears again right at the moment, and maybe we'll just have them kick a little soccer ball around. It'll help work on her skill for fitness, which we need to max out, and, it's something that Cypress is going to enjoy because she loves an excuse to get out there and be active. I love that they took their shoes off in the house, even though they were already supposed to be off. Thanks to this, because I have it so that they're not supposed to have shoes on. And I feel like if you were going to do anything, you would have put shoes on to play around with the soccer ball. Well, apparently Roxy can tell a pretty good joke. It's getting late. And I feel like, maybe she's feeling a little bold after a day of having fun together. I'm flattered, but I'm not interested in that type of relationship with you. Uh-oh. I'll admit that I will probably need to make a few changes to her if that's the case, because we didn't exactly set up a whole lot of other relationships, and I'm really set on Cypress. Now, were this one of our other challenges, such as the 100 infant, what are you doing? Were another challenge, such as the 100 infant, I would kind of make myself just move on to another relationship, but I feel like that's not the point of this challenge, so a little bit of making sure Cypress is interested will not hurt. Alright, changes made so Cypress will be okay with us in the future. I'm normally one to kind of roll with things as they go. I have even allowed my Sims, especially even ones I was attached to pass on, but sometimes I want the game to go the way I want it to go. I really like Cypress and I think she's adorable. We got a call from Dad. So I found a ring in Ava's bag. I think she's going to propose to me. I don't know what to do. What should I say? Yes? No? Ah! Alright. Well, we do know that Orion is supposed to become engaged and then married as an elder. Well, it doesn't say engaged as an elder, but married as an elder. And I think we're going to tell him that he should say yes. It kind of fits that Ava would be the one to finally just be like, you keep putting this off. Fine, I'm going to ask you myself. So you're right, of course. I should say yes. What was I thinking? Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. None of us can. It's about time that Orion is settling down. I've called to inform you that your great-great-grandsecond once removed cousin's friend's grandpa has passed away and for some reason has left a vast fortune specifically to you. Will you accept? Yeah, we're just gonna do under what conditions because I don't intend for her to be married anytime soon. Probably not until she's an adult. We do have to have 3 children, but I'm not in a rush to get there, so yeah. We do have long lifespans kind of going on here, so we can take our time a bit on story. The best part of getting that money means that we can actually now start that rocket. Finally. We have the 1,000 simoleons needed to get it going. There we go. We didn't really have a yellow rocket, at least within her budget, so I thought the kind of coppery one was our best bet. I really like this kind of retro-looking, kind of pieced-together bit. So, yeah, this is the one I always use. The other one, maybe she'll get in time after, this one has done some time. When her finances are better, maybe we'll upgrade her. She has the I Love Rocket Science moodlet here. Roxana is in her element, and because she's doing something fun she prefers, she's gained increased fun. And we're also on a science layer lot trait, so we get a little bit of a boost there as well. And as she's finishing up her first rocket build and getting ready to head off for her first day of work as an astronaut, I'm going to say goodbye for the day. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, or subscribe for more mediocre content like this. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.